So picture these guys. Someone came to me recently and was complaining about all the bad things that has been happening in his life, and he just kept going on and on and on and on. And while he was talking, I didn't hear about any good thing that's happened in his life. Then I stopped him right there, and I was like, "Do you mean there hasn't been any good thing that's happened in your life for the past 1 year?" Then he paused, because the truth is that as much as there has been bad things happening in his life, there have also been good things happening in his life. But the bad things can overwhelm you so much that you lose track of the good ones. And that's where gratitude comes into play, right? Gratitude might seem so simple, but trust me, it's one of the most powerful things you can do. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. And I normally drop just fitness content only before, right? But sometimes last year I had an issue, right? So I fell into depression and I fought my way through it. It was a battle actually. And after the issue, right? After I was able to fight my way through it, I decided to talk about ways to help other people deal with stuff like that, to help other people deal with anxiety, depression, financial issues, mentality, and the mindset, because most of our issues are rooted in our mindset. So from now on, I'll be shifting a little bit to personal self-development content, right? With the fitness contents too. So you get more of the two of them. And if you're not a subscriber already, you know what to do. Subscribe and hit the bell icon and like my video, guys. So back to gratitude, guys. What exactly is gratitude? As far as I can tell, I think most of us knows what gratitude is, but I would say that gratitude is the act of feeling grateful for the little things that's been happening in our lives in the midst of all the catastrophes, right? In the midst of all the bad things, If you're looking if you're looking for reasons to be sad, trust me that there are a lot of reasons to be sad all the time. The world is filled with bad things, wars, political issues, hunger, right? Starvation, right? Natural disasters, and a lot of things. So amidst all these things, finding the little good things that's happened to you or people around you and being grateful for them is what we mean by gratitude, right? And it's not something that is hard to practice. Trust me, it's not really hard to practice. All you need to feel grateful, all you need to practice gratitude is to shift your focus from the bad things that's happening in your life to the good things that's happening in your life. And trust me, everything's going to turn around and change for you. So why should we practice gratitude? Why should we be grateful for the little things that's happening in our lives daily? Because let's be honest, good things happen in our lives every day, no matter how little. And we can only see them when we practice gratitude. So why should we practice gratitude? And from my personal experience, I'll give you 4 points, 4 reasons why you should practice gratitude. And the first reason here is that gratitude boosts happiness and overall well-being. When you are happy, right, you can't be depressed. When you are happy, there are a lot of other negative feelings that happiness negates. Happiness cancels a lot of negative feelings from you when you are happy. So practicing gratitude, right? Identifying all the good things that's happened in your life gives you reason to be happy. Most times we get carried away by all the bad things that's happening, death of our loved ones, financial struggle, and so on, and we lose track of everything good happening in our lives. But once we get on the right path of identifying that, yes, there are actually good things happening in our lives, you see, things start to change. We start becoming more happier. And when you are happy, your overall well-being is increased, right? When you are happy, a lot of bad emotions, bad moods, and negative thoughts disappear. So happiness and gratitude goes hand in hand. And research actually shows that there is a direct correlation with gratefulness, being grateful, and happiness. Because when you are grateful, you see reasons to be happy. And the second point here is that practicing gratitude helps reduce stress and anxiety. Most times we worry a lot about things that we don't have. We worry too much about things that are beyond our reach. But when you shift your focus to things that are within your reach, things that you can actually control, you begin to worry less. And worrying less simply equates to less stress and anxiety. So thirdly, gratitude helps to strengthen relationships, right? Most times we tend to lose track of the positive sides of the people in our lives. We only focus on the negative side. But when we start to practice gratitude, we start to appreciate more of the good things about people. We no longer focus on their bad sides, on their negative attributes, and we begin to focus on their positive attributes, the things that they contribute to our lives positively. So when we start doing that, we start appreciating people more. We start appreciating our friends, our family, our loved ones, our co-workers, and even strangers. And then we even begin to practice humility, right? We begin to trust more. We begin to, show positive sides of ourselves too to them, right? So practicing gratitude helps you to build better and stronger relationships with other people. Lastly, practicing gratitude improves your physical health, right? So when you are more happy, less stressed, and you have better relationship with your loved ones, you begin to notice that your physical health begins to improve, right? You are less stressed, you sleep better, you have a better blood pressure, right? And you feel better generally. So you see that gratitude is all encompassing, right? And plays a very huge role in our physical and mental well-being, guys. How do I practice gratitude, if you may ask? Well, personally, I practice gratitude in three ways. I become more mindful, right? I practice mindfulness and I show gratitude, right? I express gratitude and I give back, right? So how do you become more mindful? It's all about paying more attention to things around you and consciously focusing on the good ones, right? When you practice mindfulness, you begin to appreciate the sounds, the smell, the colors, literally everything around you. You become more aware. But then you shift your focus consciously on the good ones and leave the bad ones, right? So when you practice mindfulness, you start to appreciate things more. You start to appreciate, you being around more. You become more present, right? And when you are more present, you are more mindful. You appreciate more. You see reasons to appreciate what is around you. You see reasons to appreciate things around you. And expressing gratitude, sometimes we lose track of being able to tell people how much we love them, right? We become so shy that we can't even compliment people. So when you begin to practice gratitude, you compliment more. You tell people how much they have done for you, how good they are, how much you love them. You pick up your phone and call the loved ones and tell them how much you appreciate them being in your life, how much you appreciate this thing they have done for you. When you meet a stranger and a stranger helps you, you appreciate the stranger. Even sometimes they don't need to help you. Sometimes when you see someone helping someone else, you walk up to him and tell him or her how much you appreciate this thing that they have done for someone else. That's you practicing gratitude. That's you expressing gratitude. Then giving more to your community. It's all about volunteering. Sometimes you mustn't volunteer with physical stuff. You can volunteer with knowledge. You can volunteer with selfless acts of giving. You can volunteer with anything, right? So volunteer more, practice mindfulness, and be open to appreciating people. And that is exactly how you practice gratitude. That's how I practice gratitude, and you can try that too. And that is definitely going to work. So that's some gratitude, guys. You have to remember, gratitude is all about the journey, not the destination, right? Some days will be easy, some days will not be. So you have to keep practicing because practice makes perfect. And the more you practice, the more it becomes a habit, right? So you have to work our way to a life of positivity and overall happiness, guys. So I'll be giving you guys a challenge, right? For the next 3 days, try to practice gratitude for 3 days. For 3 days, guys. So practice gratitude for 3 days and tell me your experience on the comment section, right? And don't forget, we have to keep building our way to that peak mindset.